Hey, here are the 3 proven ways to end your obsessive thinking. If you are a victim of overthinking, this video is for you. Welcome to another episode of Live Without Anxiety, the channel where you can find the best anxiety hacks. Anxiety often comes with obsessive thinking about certain things. In this video, you will discover how you can put a full stop to your non-ending thoughts. Make sure you watch this video till the end to learn the 3 simple ways you can practice right now to end your obsessive thinking. Do you think your overthinking ruins things for you? Contrary to what you may have heard from other people or searched over the internet, being obsessed with something is an entirely human thing to experience. All of us experience anxiety at one point or other in our lives, and obsessive thinking follows the course simultaneously. The real problem arises when this obsessive thinking and anxiety begins to interfere with your quality of life and ends up making things difficult for you. And you know what is even worse? That is, when you cannot seem to put a finger as to where these obsessive unwanted thoughts take their root from. They just seem to come out of nowhere and are strong enough to ruin your entire mood in just seconds. I'm sure you can relate to the above situations. But don't worry, even though you cannot instantly end this problem, you can always learn to control it. That's why in this video I have come up with 3 surprisingly easy tips that you can implement to put an end to this obsessive thinking that keeps you at your toes at all times. Keep watching. Let's take it easy with tip number 3. Distract yourself immediately. Consider these obsessive thoughts your enemy. After all, they are the ones responsible for pulling you down and making you feel more frustrated than ever. The best way to deal with these is to deliberately ignore them and distract yourself immediately. Whenever you feel that these thoughts are about to make a cameo, stop whatever you are doing there and then and start doing something you love. No matter how bad you are feeling, there must be the go-to things that have the power to captivate your attention and make you feel better. Play music, call a friend if you want to, or even take a shower. This way, you will subconsciously divert your attention and place it somewhere else, while those obsessive thoughts will finally say goodbye because you have successfully distracted yourself. Moving to tip number 2. Accept these thoughts. You must be wondering that just now we have talked about distracting yourself, and now I'm saying to accept these thoughts. See, there is never one best way to handle any situation. If your obsessive thoughts encounter an appearance from any event in the past and start altering your thought process for no reason, it is time to accept what you have gone through. In such cases, take a deep breath, relax, and question your thoughts. So, what am I supposed to do now about that? Can I do anything right now that changes the past? Is there any way to modify what has passed? And I guess you are intelligent enough to know the answer. You can never go back in the past and change anything. However, just by learning to accept it, you can give yourself immense relief and finally succeed in putting a full stop to this never-ending train of thoughts. And now, for the big reveal, here comes tip number 1. Change your ways. This step is the final solution to stop worrying about something if you don't get rid of overthinking even after distracting yourself. A lot of times, even when your mind accepts the reality, your heart doesn't find itself at peace. That's where you can change your ways. Instead of sticking to your habit of not acknowledging your problems and weaknesses and thus leaving them to nag you in the form of obsessive thoughts in the future, you need to learn to process your thoughts and face them there and then. It will let the situation be in your favor. Learn to solve whatever issues you have and then see how light you feel instantaneously. The best possible reward that you can give yourself is learning to embrace your mistakes or your weak points within the moment. This way, you will stop getting worried, embarrassed, anxious, or regretful and help your mind achieve the mental peace that it deserves. As they say, watch your thoughts, they become your actions. This is how you can change your life. Alright, these were the 3 tips to stop the flow of your obsessive thoughts. Let's have a quick recap of how you can control your anxiety-inducing obsessive thinking. Tip number 3, distract yourself immediately. Tip number 2, accept these thoughts. Tip number 1, change your ways. I am sure once you make a habit of practicing these steps in your daily life, you are bound to notice a significant change in the way you think and process your feelings. Do let me know in the comments below if you found these solutions useful or if you already knew about them. I would also be glad to hear about your ways of stopping obsessive thoughts. Meanwhile, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to get the best anxiety hacks. Don't forget to click the notifications bell so you will receive the update every time I post a new video. Feel free to connect with the Live Without Anxiety Facebook family. We have made a private group where we offer support to everyone facing anxiety. Join us via the link in the description below. Since you like this video, I'm sure you would love to know 5 little known ways smart people use to kick anxiety in the butt. The video is right in front of you. Make sure you check it out and remember, you can live without anxiety.